The Food Service Exchange presents.
Over 64 years ago, my grandfather started Migali Industries in a small horse carriage garage in South Philadelphia. From these humble beginnings, Migali grew into an international brand manufacturing world-class commercial refrigeration and cooking equipment. We know firsthand the blood, sweat, and tears it takes to be successful. That's why we're so passionate about supporting local restaurant entrepreneurs. We love to see you follow your dreams and find success, because your story is our story.
My job right now, the day job, is I'm a finance manager over $350 million portfolio of accounts, business casual, khakis, button-downs. Every day I get up, I'm still going to the corporate job. That's kind of the routine still. But there's also this other thing that's happening. I've always had a dream and a desire to open a restaurant. Even with all the stressfulness of it, I'm gonna work more than I've ever worked. There's something so rewarding when I'm serving people food. I mean, I don't get that from crunching numbers and running spreadsheets for a big, multinational corporation. I can't sit around and just kind of let the fear of it not working out cripple me from being able to take that step. To me, that would be sad to let fear just kind of keep me in place instead of really going after what I really want to do. And what I love is just barbecue. I think the first thing I ever barbecued was a rack of ribs. Starting out just using a charcoal grill and just the stock thermometer, which was junk. And I found out later it was about 40 degrees off. Had no idea what I was doing. There's something about just using wood for the cooking and the heat source and just simple cuts of meat. What I really learned was simplification, not going too crazy with 30 different spices in a rub or something like that. And trying to be conscious of what really blends well with a specific cut of meat. I remember the one time I went to the grocery store by where we were living on South Street and got some chicken from the store. Never bought meat out of a grocery store ever again because there's such a huge difference. It's just different texture, different flavor. You're just not getting the same end product if you're not focused on using quality ingredients. I was looking for a restaurant spot. A couple different places fell through. Wendy, my wife, works in the Bach building. She's like, well, why don't you talk to them? I mean, it's a big space. And I walked in and both Wendy and I kind of looked at each other like, this is it. I feel like this space is the right space for so many different reasons. From being in kind of a neighborhood and a community that I live in. From an aesthetic aspect, concrete walls, concrete floors, the steel beams. It definitely feels more appropriate for a barbecue place. Now it's all happening. I'm looking at plans, preliminary design plans from my architect with my name stamped on it. In this spot, in this space, in this building, it's wild. This space that we're in is completely empty. It's gonna be a complete renovation, installing the kitchen. It's a lot. Things are changing in here. I'm doing a lot of work on the space. So I'm in here, painting, There's a lot of ceilings to paint, there's a lot of walls to paint, bathrooms, all that stuff. And I'm literally here every day. Yeah, and then there's definitely days like today where I get to, barbecue and just focus on that process and not deal with the 300 other things that are going on. The money, and the finances and all of those things that are kind of like, can be nerve-wracking or stressful. I just need to step away and just focus on the fact that it's for this right here. It's for barbecuing and serving people food. This is why I'm doing all these other things, to get to this spot, to bring people around food. Life's changed a lot for me over the years, and not everything's been awesome. But every time change happens, I've grown as a person. This is gonna be probably one of the biggest changes in my life. And I'm here, and it's really exciting to be here. It's kind of almost surreal that this is actually happening.